What is up, my denture family? Let me see them smiles, man. Today we're going to talk about something that somebody requested that I do a video on. I guess this person must see a lot of people in the denture groups who are new to their journey posting that they regret getting dentures because they are struggling with certain situations. Look, we're going to keep this simple. No beating around the bush. We're going to get straight to the point on this one, man. You regret getting dentures, huh? Why? Because you're talking funny? Because you're in your first week? Because you're eating mashed potatoes and you can't eat a burger right now because you're in your first week? Because they feel too big in your mouth? We've all dealt with this. But what are you going to sit there and tell yourself you regret it for? What is there to regret? You already had the teeth extracted from your skull. There was no turning back. They do not grow back. There was nothing to regret. You could either sit and think about the negative stuff and drown in your regrets, and you end up walking in a revolving door for months and months and months, or you can look in the mirror and tell yourself, life is too short to live with regrets. And you put one foot in front of the next, and you keep marching forward. You turn the rear view mirror sideways so you cannot see what's behind you, and you keep driving forward. So next time you find yourself in the rabbit hole reading negative stories, or you find your subconscious filling your brain with all these negative thoughts, you remind yourself that up until the year 1908, between 10 and 40% of all tooth infections ended with death. That is not a joke. So if you had rotten teeth, then you were way worse off than you are now, struggling to get used to a new set of artificial teeth. But you got to think of the bright side. You would never have teeth infections again. You would never have toothaches that drive you crazy again. None of that stuff. Remind yourself of the positives. Get the negative shit out of your head. See, I'm not sure what some of y'all expected when you jumped into your journey, but you didn't jump into this journey for no reason. Obviously, something pushed you to think that you needed your teeth removed to better your own self-esteem and your own oral health. So, think of it like that, and you'll find you have nothing at all to regret. But it's almost like some people expect that they're going to get their teeth extracted and get immediate dentures placed and all their problems are just magically disappear. That's not how it is. If you broke your arm or you broke your leg, you go to a hospital, what do? They put a cast on your arm or leg and they leave it on there for a few months while your bone heals back up. Immediate dentures are the same thing with your mouth. They rip the teeth out of your skull, they put them in there, you leave them in there, temporary dentures for at least 6 months while your gums heal. Because during this period of 6 months, your gums are going to shrink as they heal, and your dentures are going to get loose and stuff, and that's where the soft relines come into place, and that's why you have all the adjustments. But after your gums heal and you finally get your permanent set, it's going to change the game as much as your first soft reline did. Trust me.